Then I look at you.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
Rich. My name is Elise. I am the co-founder and co-president of MacEwan's Women in Business.
I am Anna Najim, and I am co-founder, co-president of the MacEwan's Women in Business Club. I feel like when anybody really thinks back to growing up or how their childhood was, I think everybody could say that it could have been better. I also feel that way. And I don't really know yet if it has anything to do with me being a woman or not. When it comes to my family, I think that's just family stuff. But when it comes to how I'm treated in the workplace, by classmates, men, I definitely see a toll.
Around high school was when I was diagnosed with generalized anxiety disorder, as well as ADHD and depressive tendencies. I thoroughly believe that being a young woman was a big contributing factor in a lot of my mental health struggles. Specifically in high school, I was very nervous, very anxious. It honestly started to kind of take over most of my life. And obviously to this day, I still struggle with stuff like that, but learned so many different amazing techniques that have allowed me to branch out and to not let that necessarily define me. So how did this even start? I remember fall semester walking into the club fair being like, yeah, where's my women in business? And there was nothing. There was almost nothing. So I was like, you know what? Guess we got to start it myself.
I started MacEwan's Women in Business. Originally, I thought that it was just my idea and that nobody else shared this idea with me. At the start, I guess people thought it was weird because it was like woman on woman crime. We're like stealing ideas or whatever. But genuinely, I had no idea that she had another Instagram called MacEwan Women in Business, and I was MacEwan WIB. I think something beautiful came out of it too, like a friendship where two women maybe put their pride aside and we came together to create something beautiful.
After that, we had our very first executive meeting once we had recruited a full team. Currently, I believe we have 27 executive members, which is really amazing to see. So we had our first exec meeting and kind of talked about what the whole point of this is and where we wanted to go, what our goals were. Our very first event was actually with ACON, which is Nate's Accounting Club. It was called Power in Numbers, Women in Accounting.
There were a few different firms there. This is usually how a networking event will go, but this one was more of a panel event with networking after. So there were different firms. There was Deloitte, KRP, KPMG was there, and there were some other independent CPAs as well. We had just a bunch of women who were in accounting. They were mainly partners or people who were really well experienced.
It was a great opportunity for people to practice their networking skills, but also just to meet other students in accounting. We recently did our pop-up thrift event. I think that events like this really help to bring the community together just because we're a group of young women and really it's hard to find that community, especially in business specifically. That was so much fun. We took a bunch of donations from members and other executives and we set up a little shop in SAMU at MacEwan and we sold them to the students for very discounted prices. It was a great sustainable initiative and all of the money from there went directly to funding either like advertising fees or other fees from other events. Mainly the catering is a big one on that. At the pop-up thrift, we also did a little bit of a giveaway, which is our very first time doing a giveaway. Within the giveaway, we were giving away one of our t-shirts, and we also gave away some White Rabbit ice cream tokens. They're a local business that has supported us, which is very kind of them. And we also gave away some little cans of soda too, which was nice. This past Friday, we did an event for International Women's Day. This was just an event where we honestly wanted to spread positivity and awareness throughout campus. So we bought a little over 200 roses of different colors, and we were giving those away to all students on campus. We were also giving away some free candy, and again, that's where our giveaway came in as well. We just thought it was a great way to kind of give back to our members for supporting us, and honestly just anyone supporting us. We're really, really grateful for it.
Honestly, I was so surprised that so many people took an interest in this club. When me and Elise started it, a lot of the people who joined, they came forward saying that they also wanted to start this club. They just never got around to do it. So I'm glad that we decided to bring them on. I think having that love and that support and all that empathy is what makes something successful, and I don't think that's anything you can get without women. There's nothing bad, there's no evil in this, there's no tension. It feels free, it feels whole. Elise and I are honestly so proud of ourselves, and we even talk about it all the time. It kind of hits the heart, it kind of gets us emotional when we talk about the future and who is going to replace us and plans for the future, but we're honestly glad that we're making an impact right now.
I can see this club being something that goes on for generations and helps many women, many allies for a long, long time. MacEwan's Women in Business is more than just a club.
I would tell my younger self, or any young woman in general, to not be afraid to do what you want.
If you know something, don't let someone else make you think otherwise. Present yourself with confidence and people will trust you as long as you trust yourself.